Crawford. Help defense there with the switch. Crawford against DeRozan. Gets to the rim. And Jamal Crawford with a nice play. DeRozan's looking to get free off the screen. Blows past his man. Adjusting on the shot. Straight down the middle. He puts it in.
Strong move off the dribble penetration to finish at the rim.
To Gibson.
Hey, watch the screen, look.
Lets it go. Nails it. He's averaging 16 points per game this season. Screen set nicely. We're down to 11 seconds on the shot clock. You're going to have to be quick here. Lowry fires with 2 on the clock from downtown. Jang's looking to do damage in the paint. Crawford against DeRozan. There's the step back. Nice adjustment. He rattles it in.
The pull-up off the dribble is the most indefensible shot in basketball. Here, he knocks it in a tight contest.
DeRozan on the drive, and he'll head to the line with under 20 seconds to go in the first quarter. Draws the foul. It's called against Crawford. First free throw, perfect.
Number 32, Carl Anthony Towns.
My boy.
Subbing in for the Raptors, number 23.
And he makes them both. At the buzzer. Doesn't count. First quarter complete. Minnesota's up by 3. We'll be right back with more NBA basketball here on ESPN after the break. After that first quarter, hard to imagine both teams can continue shooting at this pace, Jeff.
Well, if they get these type of shots, they will continue to shoot well. Mike, these are the best players in the world for a reason. If they're open, they're going to knock it in. It's up to the defense to establish a better level of intensity and contesting shots.
Whatever they've got planned, it'll have to be quick. Jang the rebound. At the rim. Can't connect from close range.
Time and again, they've showed a commitment to contest shots in the paint. Nothing easy.
Lowry's trying to get free off the pick. 11 seconds now on the shot clock. To Lowry. Fires away for 2. The Raptors with the offensive rebound for another possession.
And once again, when the ball is up in the air, they're the ones coming down with it. This is the kind of effort that it's great to see.
Rose. To the basket, flips it up, misses at the rim. Nice relentless attitude, gets the offensive board and puts it back up and in. Oh, excellent screen. Steps back for the jumper, able to put it in. Kyle Lowry shooting 44% on the season from the field.
And the key to that basket was the way he created space with that step back. It gave him all the room he needed to get the shot off.
Still plenty of time. 12 seconds on the shot clock. And it's back to the free throw line for 2 more free throws. Ref blows his whistle. Foul called against the Raptors. Their first team foul.
I really like what I saw there. Good strength, good athleticism, took the foul, got up a nice shot, just didn't roll in.
And he hits the first free throw.
Pinch. I got you.
Good free throw shooting, knocks down a pair. Lowry against Rose. Ball comes loose, and they turn it over. And Jimmy Butler's whistled for the foul. Offensive, says the ref. And the Timberwolves make a substitution. Telegraph that pass. Easy one for the defense. It's a loose ball. It's deflected, and they come up with it. Sweet entry pass. He puts it up, gets to 2. Lucky roll. He's got 8 points in this matchup. Wiggins is using the screen, looking to get free. Passes out to the perimeter. Gets inside. Rose is hoping for position. Oh, sloppy with the ball there. Curling in, and he Euro steps his way to the basket. Jang the rebound. Anthony Towns. Oh, not even close. It goes out of bounds. Looks like the coach is going to make some changes. Yep, here comes some substitutions. And Serge Ibaka will be the man for the inbound. Screen set nicely. And he curls in. Inside on the dribble. Hits the shot. He's shooting 66% from the field.
You need guys who can beat their man off the dribble and finish at the basket.
Gibson fires, and Jonas Valanciunas with his 5th rebound. Lowry's looking for the screen to get himself open. 11 seconds remaining on the 24. Ball comes loose. It's a turnover off the deflected pass.
One of the keys to winning this league is not beating yourself. Both teams seem determined to beat themselves rather than their opponent.
Ibaka's trying for position in the paint. He curls, swats that away, and it's out of bounds. Yep, they're going to make some changes with personnel on the floor. Time is not on their side. What will they do? Shot clock down to 2. That's from downtown. To Gibson. Anthony Towns looking to post up down low. Nice move into the paint. And it's on to the line for a couple of free throws. And Toronto's called for the foul. That's their second.
Hey, good offense is about getting the ball in your best players' hands in their best spots. And then all the great offensive players have a knack for drawing fouls. This great free throw shooter has earned his way to the charity stripe, and that's smart basketball.
It's going up, guys. Get ready, get ready.
Goes 2 for 2 at the line.
Get your money, man.
Ibaka looking for low post position. To the rim, able to knock it down. Serge Ibaka's 5 for 5 from the field.
Hey, post-up basketball is hard to guard. If you've got a skill set and you've got a physical presence in the paint, you're hard to deal with. Here, backing him in, no help, wheels around, and gets a layup.
DeRozan's using the screen, trying to get free. Valanciunas is working hard, trying to back down his opponent. Valanciunas for 2, lets it go. Shot clock down at 12 seconds remaining. Rose on the drive. Pretty spin, now to the basket. Oh, nice spin move and the bucket from Derrick Rose.
Great dribble drive there, get to the basket and finish with an easy layup.
Wow, no whistle despite a punishing screen. We're down to 11 seconds on the shot clock. Not a lot of time for a shot here. To the basket. Ooh, misses the inside shot. To Rose. Oh, excellent screen. And now he moves around the defender. Banks it in.
It's hard to guard NBA-level athletes who can also handle the ball. Here, using his dribble drive opportunity, gets in the paint and finishes right at the rim with strength.
The shot clock shows 10 seconds left. DeRozan for 2. Soft touch gets the roll. Gibson curls in. Great footwork off the dribble. And he'll go to the line to shoot 2. There's the whistle.
Look, you got to put yourself in position to be fouled if you're a good offensive player and a great free throw shooter. Take advantage of your strength. Earn your way to the free throw line.
Get your hands up. Here we go.
The Minnesota Timberwolves, number 22, Andrew Wiggins.
Able to convert on both free throws. Here's the switch. Looking to curl in. Cole for 2, shoots away. Quickly moves it down the floor. Nice inside pass. Backing his way down in the post. Anthony Towns fires away for 2. Cole's looking to get free off the screen. Entry pass gets it inside. Goes to the goal. Rebound handled by Anthony Towns.
That's become a familiar sight, watching him grab rebound after rebound. He's definitely putting in the work.
Here's the pick. To the rim. Just won't go for point-blank range.
You got to finish with strength in the paint. You can't go up weak like that.
Not a lot of time for a shot opportunity. Cole fires with 2 on the clock. Rebound corralled by Wiggins. Trying to take it all the way. Oh, a ferocious dunk.
Now that's just raw athleticism right there. Blow by, goes up, finishes with a hard dunk.
Right.
DeRozan against Wiggins. Nice job getting a hand on the ball. To Wiggins. Puts up another shot, and Andrew Wiggins with the bucket.
And I think you have to see a defense adjustment here soon. He's just making it look so easy early in this matchup.
Moves around the defender, has to adjust. Nicely done. Gets the 2 points. He wants a foul there.
That's how you win in this league. Repeating the same thing over and over again. If there's penetration, step over, defend it well, make them take and make a tough shot. That's what happened here, but good, solid defense.
To DeRozan. Changes his mind and gives up the ball. Good setup with the entry pass. Puts it up. Anthony Towns tried for a banker. Won't go.
No paint game, no winning. You've got to get the ball at the basket, and then you've got to finish when you get it there.
Cole's trying to get free off the pick.
By yourself, put it up.
Finds a space and takes the wide open three. Nails it from downtown on the catch and shoot.
He had time to lick his fingers. There was no one around him. A wide open three-point shot.
Great look. Inside. Banker won't go.
That's good defense right there. Good contest, finishing their defense strong.
DeRozan's using the screen, looking to get free. Forced to make the pass. DeRozan's trying for low post position, and it's a turnover. Gibson in the paint. Oh, that's a pretty finish on a beautiful pass from Andrew Wiggins.
Good push of the ball. The driving gap was open. He saw the seam. He attacked it. He got right to the rim in this close game in the first half.
Gets it down low. Throws it down in his face with authority.
The power and force of that dunk was off the charts.
Wiggins looking for the screen to get himself open. Good solid entry pass. Time now for a pair of free throws. He says no, but the ref says foul. Called against DeRozan. First free throw, good.
Make sure you box him up.
And gets both points from the line. The two defenders swarm. Shut down, forced to make the pass. On a catch and shoot, gets it to go. Long two-pointer. Quarter coming to an end, he'll just throw up the prayer. Oh, no good. That's it for the first half. The Timberwolves up by 3. From the legendary Fab Five, Jalen Rose now ready to talk some basketball.
Welcome to the EA Sports Halftime Report, brought to you by yours truly, Jalen Rose. The Timberwolves are in a close game thus far, and they've been showing off some excellent shooting, and it's ultimately points that win games. So if they can keep this up, there's a great chance they can finish with a victory. These are the guys getting buckets for the Minnesota Timberwolves. The Raptors aren't down by much after 2 quarters. And even though they don't have the lead, they're doing a great job of moving the ball around. They might find themselves on the winning end of the scoreboard if they can keep it up. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Toronto Raptors.
Game track. Bench points.
This is a game where the bench guys deserve a bit of the spotlight. The thing is, you need a spotlight big enough for the reserves on both squads. This is a game that's been all about the depth in the depth chart.
Player of the half.
Karl-Anthony Towns put in the hard work that's needed to grab all of those rebounds. He was a rock for his team. And here's a look at his stat line. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
And that concludes our halftime report. Thanks for joining us, and see you again after the game.
Hey, this is my man right here. Y'all get yours. I got ball.
Screen set nicely. DeRozan on the drive for the layup, and that's his 5th rebound of the game. Seconds now on the shot clock. Slams it home.
He's not going to get an easier 2 points than that right there. Under the rim, jumps up, dunks.
Down into the lane. Gets to the rim. Toronto 7 for 9 from the free throw line. The whistle and a foul called against Anthony Towns. Connects on the first free throw.
Hey, make sure you box out shooter. Make sure you get shooter.
And he makes them both.
I got ball.
To Teague. Here's the screen. Anthony Towns for 2. Puts it up. Can't get it to go from close range.
Trying isn't enough. You've got to close and get there and then finish it off by contesting the shot.
Tied up, has to make that pass. We're down to 9 seconds on the shot clock. Denied by Anthony Towns. Pulls up for the shot. Teague shot for 2, misses. To DeRozan.
Screen coming left.
Oh, that's a get out of my way. I'm throwing it down.
That was nasty, Mike. He just made Jalen's top plays with that dunk right there.
Good switching on defense. To the rim. Up and in. Pretty pass from Jeff Teague.
Keep putting heat on their defense with solid 2-man game execution. Great screen, good roll to the rim, be ready to catch it, and then finish quickly before the rotation can come across the lane.
Ibaka, ready bank shot on the adjustment.
You're not going to see a better possession in the NBA from both sides of the ball. Good defense, good offense won out that time.
Goes to the fadeaway, unable to flip it in.
It's all about making your teammates better. And the way you make them better is to give up a good shot to try to create a great shot.
Oh, he swats it. Wiggins. They've got to get this off in a hurry. At the rim, Ibaka the rebound. Oh, excellent screen. To Valanciunas. For three. The wide open shot. And DeMar DeRozan with the bucket from downtown.
And there you go, another lead change. I've lost count of how many times these teams have traded the lead.
In and out. And Serge Ibaka with a strong rebound.
If they can continue to create the same shots offensively here in the second half, they're going to end up winning the game.
To Valanciunas. 11 seconds remaining on the 24. To DeRozan. Curling in. Posterized. What a slam from DeMar DeRozan.
Poster! Oh my goodness, what a dunk!
4 minutes gone by in the third. Minnesota's down by 4. To T. Oh, he shoots it. Rebound snatched by Valanciunas. To DeRozan. The screen is set. Takes another shot. Can't connect from close range. Beats his man. 10 seconds to go on the shot clock. Oh, he beats the defender. Swatted away by DeRozan. Oh, that's a devastating dunk in his face. And Minnesota calls a timeout. Their defense not stopping anyone right now.
This is where a coach and his best player earns his money. Great timeout. Now come out and design a play to get your best player his best shot in his best spot.
Coach going to make some changes and switch up the matchups. Rose against Lowry. Perfect entry pass. Anthony Towns looking to set up in the paint. Karl Anthony Towns with a nice dish.
The mid-range game has disappeared for the most part in basketball today. It's nice to see good execution resulting in the mid-range jump shot.
Screen set nicely. To Valanciunas. It's a loose ball. Taken away by Anthony Towns. The play broken up nicely by Valanciunas. Oh, there's that Euro step move. Pretty. And he'll head to the line for the first time tonight. And we have a foul called against Rose.
I love the way the NBA player can contort his body, take contact, and get the ball up to the basket, even when being fouled hard.
For Minnesota, number 23, Jimmy Butler.
And he's able to hit the second after missing that first one. Wiggins is using the screen, trying to get free. Slices through the lane, back and forth. Nice looking Euro step. There's the pick. Quick move to get inside. Off the screen with the layup. Pulls up after a nice crossover and sinks the two.
It's hard to guard NBA-level athletes who can also handle the ball. Here, using his dribble drive opportunity, gets in the paint and finishes right at the rim with strength.
Kicks it out to the perimeter. Minnesota's 9 for 9 from the line tonight. Good work to draw the foul. Knocks down the first one.
This board, get this board. Let's get it.
Good free throw shooting, knocks down a pair. A pretty entry pass to the basket, flips it up. Oh, nice rebound by Anthony Towns. Anthony Towns looking to get free off the screen. Anthony Towns. Final seconds counting down. Wiggins working hard, backing down his opponent. Rose's shot from three-point land, no good. It's a loose ball. They tip it and get the turnover.
This is an absolute joke, the way both of these teams are turning the ball over. It's hard to fathom how they let this game get so out of hand.
To the rim, nice adjustment. And Jamal Crawford with a nice shot for two.
This speed is hard to guard. Speed kills. Beats his man off the dribble and then finishes right at the basket.
He loses control of it. Oh, he gets the steal. There's an interception. Oh, quick move, gets inside. Wiggins the rebound. To Rose. Crawford's trying to get free off the pick. Ball comes loose. Rose's pass almost picked off. Anthony Towns fires away. Counted. Gets it to go inside.
And you know what, Mike? That's just another lead change in a game that's been full of them.
Oh, excellent screen. It's not any kind of rush, just kind of letting things happen. Uses the screen, now the drive, gets it to go, and the foul. And now it's one free throw to finish off a three-point play.
Absorbs the contact, finishes the shot, and now works his way to the free throw line.
Unable to connect on the free throw. Crawford against DeRozan. To the rim. Gibson's rejected. Jang for two. Rebounded by Ibaka. Lowry against Rose. To the basket, and the rebound taken by Wiggins.
Hey, watch the screen.
Wiggins. Blocked by DeRozan.
Hey, sometimes you don't get your block shots early. Sometimes the offense, give them credit. They're going to shoot the ball early. They're going to pass it as you come to help. But what he's done is continued to make plays defensively here in the second half, blocking shot after shot.
Puts it in, a three-pointer. And Toronto calls a badly needed timeout. They've got to come up with something. They can't stop anyone.
Good timeout taken here. The opposing team's coming on a run. You get your team focused at the timeout. Tell them, we're at home. We need to finish this off in a close game in the second half.
Changes on the court right now from both teams. And he curls in, goes to the goal, and he'll head to the line for the 4th time tonight. No doubt about it, he hit him. It's called against Rose. That's his 3rd personal.
That's good, sound, solid basketball right there. You go strong to the basket, you get fouled, and now you have a great free throw shooter shooting free throws.
You got the shooter. I got here. You got the shooter.
Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Gibson's using the screen, looking to get free. We're down to 11 seconds on the shot clock. Gibson's shot, no good.
Hard to make contested shots against that good a defense right there. Very well defended.
Foul shot swatted away. And the defense switches. Fires the 3 with 2 left on the 24. To Gibson, to the rim. Gibson misses another one.
That's challenging to do right there. Switching hands while in the air and trying to finish at the rim. Sometimes it's just better to keep it simple and sound.
To Gibson. It's a loose ball. Defense nearly grabbed it. Passes it back to him. You're going to have to... Oh, bad decision. Lowry. A ferocious slam.
Hey, don't get conservative in the second half. Keep pushing the ball. Keep looking for those driving gaps that were so good for you in the first half and attack the basket.
Steps out of bounds. Turnover. It'll be Raptors ball. The Raptors get the inbound in here. Lowry's looking for the screen to get himself open. Puts it up. Gibson, the rebound. Screen set nicely. Crawford on the drive. It's blocked. Inside. The Raptors with the offensive rebound to keep it alive. To Gibson. For 2. Scores at the rim. Quarter coming to an end. He fires it up. Doesn't count. And the 3rd quarter comes to an end. Minnesota's down by 2. Stay with us for more NBA on ESPN after this short break. Fourth quarter set to begin of another tight game. Neither team has been able to grab any kind of momentum.
No, and that's what I love about the NBA. These back and forth type games coming down to the fourth quarter, crunch time plays. Who's got it in them to finish this game off?
Ball knocked loose. Good hands, gets the steal. In the paint, knocks it down. Tie game. To Lowry. Nine left on the shot clock. Loses the defender for the layup. That one in and out. To Crawford. Pretty fake, fools the defense. Creates some space with that step back. And Jonas Valanciunas with his 8th rebound. To Lowry. 11 seconds now on the shot clock. To Valanciunas. Not much time to get this shot off. Ball comes loose. The pass is deflected, and they get the turnover. To Valanciunas, lets it go for 2. Converts on the inside.
We're seeing a lot of offensive energy on the floor from both of these teams with terrific ball movement.
It's a loose ball. Rosen's pass nearly intercepted. Careless ball handling. Lowry against Wiggins. Terrific block by Anthony Towns.
Great bounce back second half as far as
Great defense for the steal.
that's the last thing they needed right there, Mike. A critical mistake.
Jang's looking for position in the paint. Crawford's bank shot, no good.
I really like that. That's good defense, good sound defense protecting the basket in a close game.
Oh, excellent screen. 10 seconds now on the 24. They're going to have to be quick here. The 24-second clock expires. Shot clock violation called against the Raptors. And looks like some substitutions going to be made now for the team. And Andrew Wiggins will get the inbound.
Got ball.
3 minutes gone by in the fourth. Minnesota's down by 2. Oh, the fake now puts it up. Valanciunas, the rebound. To Ibaka, backing his man down. Gets to the rim, goes up and puts it in.
You're not winning late in a close game playing that type of defense, allowing the ball to go in a direct line drive right at the basket.
Ball comes loose. The pass is broken up and goes out. Coach is going to make some changes on the floor. And Taj Gibson will get the inbound in here. Excellent anticipation to take the pass away. There's the switch. Oh, a devastating screen. He curls. It's a loose ball. And they come up with a turnover. 4 minutes gone by in the fourth. Minnesota's down by 4. Sloppy ball handling. And there's a steal. To Lowry. Cole's using the screen, trying to get free. Sweet entry pass. Cole's backing down in the low post. Wide open for three. Ibaka's off the mark from downtown.
To close out a game in the second half, you've got to execute, create open shots, but most importantly, you've got to knock those shots down.
And now he moves around the defender. And Serge Ibaka with his 5th rebound. Can't find a way through. Curls in to the rim. Knocks down the two-pointer. Oh, nice crossover from Serge Ibaka. Lazy pass to Ibaka. At the rim. Strong rebound by Anthony Towns. To Teague. Shot clock says 12. Anthony Towns fires. Another miss. And no score. Into the paint. To the rim. And the rebound grabbed by Anthony Towns. Rose is looking to get free off the screen. Butler on the drive, working off the screen, makes the adjustment, but misses.
You want to win in this league, you've got to convert your opportunities at the basket.
Sends it to the corner. Still plenty of time, 12 seconds on the shot clock. Whatever they've got planned, it'll have to be quick. To the basket, flips it up. Second chance. His hustle rewarded, gets those 2 points.
Pound the offensive board. Get extra possession. Great job in the pursuit of the basketball and then finishing at the rim.
Lowry. "11 seconds remaining on the 24. Looking to curl in to the basket. He rattles it in.
In close games, you cannot allow the dribble to break you down and get right to the basket. The individual defender has to do a good job, but the help defense is late as well.
Anthony Towns for 2, lets it go. Misses at the rim.
I think the minutes and the physical nature of the game being played tonight has worn him down, and that's what led to that missed shot right there.
Puts it up, knocks it down for 2. Serge Ibaka shooting 83% from the field. And Tom Thibodeau calls a timeout. Quite simply, the defense just not getting it done. They need to talk it over.
I like that timeout. Don't let any team build momentum up in a close game in the second half.
And we have a couple of substitutions here. Teague. Wiggins is looking to post up. Plenty of time. That's a three-pointer. Unable to convert from the three-point line. Screen set nicely. Moves around the defender. DeRozan. The Raptors with the offensive rebound for a new 24. It's good, and they extend the lead to double figures.
How do you create separation in this game? You do it by getting more shots than your opponent. Good offensive rebound, sticking it back in, second chance points, critical in building up a quality margin.
Ibaka's trying to establish some low post position. Oh, no! He just crushed the defender with the slam.
Now that's how you finish strong at the rim. That was worth the price of admission right there.
I got ball. That's me.
To Gibson.
Come here. Pick it up. Pick it up.
Ball loose again. Whistle sounds out of bounds, so it'll be Timberwolves ball. Teague, good read to break up the play. Goes to the goal. Toronto's shooting 75% from the line in tonight's game. And he's fouled. Andrew Wiggins picks up his second. Nope. First free throw won't go. Good bounce back, hitting the second free throw. He's 1 for 2.
Got ball. I got some for him.
Defense has to switch. Oh my goodness, lays out the defender with that screen. Drains the three. Jeff Teague's 1 for 3 from long range.
You're in tight quarters when you're behind the three in the corner. Good job keeping his feet in bounds, rising up, and making the three.
Ball knocked out of his hands. Time is not on their side. What'll they do? And Jeff Teague with the defensive board. From beyond the arc. Knocks down a huge three.
Good job of concentration. Dead aim on the target and knocked it straight through.
Gets in the paint. Inside. And he gets to go back to the free throw line. A couple of more free throws. And Minnesota's called for the foul. Their second team foul. We've got that replay for you right now.
Excellent offensive play right there. Contact, finish, just didn't get it to drop for the three-point play opportunity.
First free throw, perfect.
I got the box here. I'm bored.
Able to convert on both free throws. To Teague. Oh, excellent screen. Shot clock down to 12 seconds remaining. Puts it up for two. Anthony Towns shot well off target.
Couldn't have played that shot any better. Made it a much more difficult shot than if it was an open look.
Screen coming.
Oops, gets hit in the head with that pass. The ball travels straight out of bounds. Man, what a great game thus far, Jeff. Definitely an entertaining matchup so far.
You can tell both of these teams are completely unselfish with the basketball. Look at the assist total, and you can tell that both teams have learned very well that sharing is the true joy in this game.
The shot clock shows 10 seconds left. DeRozan's using the screen, looking to get free. Oh, he loses it. Oh, what a steal from Jimmy Butler. Wiggins. Shot clock says 12. They double him. Thrown away.
Don't come in here with that soft stuff.
Ball comes loose. To Teague. Still plenty of time. 12 seconds on the shot clock. and out.
Late in the shot clock, you know it's difficult because somebody's going to try to take you in a one-on-one situation. Excellent team defense to force the miss by contesting the shot very hard.
Time running down here in the fourth, so we'll get a timeout.
Coming out of a timeout in the last minute of the game, many teams would give up in this situation. No, what you have to do is get a quick three. When you knock that in, immediately set up your defensive pressure and try to force a turnover.
To Wiggins.
Hey, watch the screen left. Watch cutter.
Fires away. Oh, sinks the two-pointer. Puts it up from half court. And this game's all wrapped up. The final score is 90-83. For Jeff Van Gundy and our entire EA Sports crew, this is Mike Breen saying thanks for watching and good night.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Raptors took this down to the wire before getting the win. When you're able to get steals like they did here today, it greatly improves your chances of winning. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Toronto Raptors. The Timberwolves must be devastated after such a close loss. This loss is sure to be all the more bitter because of how well they shot from beyond the arc. Their percentage from three-point range was outstanding. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Game track. Steals.
When you put together a combination of sloppy offenses and opportunistic defenses, you get a game like the one we saw here today, and it wasn't good.
Player of the game.
DeMar DeRozan seemed to think he could only score points with dunks in this game. Again and again, he kept throwing them down, and it was just astonishing.
Who was Cole?
This isn't the segment you want to be in, of course, but even the best players find their way into this part of the show. We handpicked them for you. Here are the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
And that does it for our post-game wrap-up. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. Thanks for joining us.